1, go. All right, team 60-32, the Lightning Hawks are pushing their red cup around as 23-288 looks like they might have scored a pixel and parked in that backstage area. 19-411 is running across the field, yellow pixel in hand as they flawlessly slide under that truss. There's just a few seconds left in autonomous as they grab a few more pixels. And that means it's the start of the tally-up period. One of the Blue Alliance robots is traveling underneath the truss, picking up anything in its way. What an interesting robot design. Their Alliance partner brings out 2 pixels to score at the same time as Sense and Sound Robotics lines up to drop a yellow and then a white pixel down onto that grid. With 90 seconds left on the clock, all the robots are moving around as Laser Robotics scores some pixels, and a robot seems to be stuck in the back corner. And the other 3 robots continue to move around as the Lightning Hawks bring 2 white pixels over to their backdrop, and Laser Robotics scores a pixel. We've got just over a minute left as robots continue to pick up pixels in the back area of the field and slide under that truss. The 23-286 picks up more white pixels from the back as Sense and Sound Robotics brings another 2 white pixels down. And we have 40 seconds left on the clock as the Lightning Hawks are grabbing some more pixels from their corner and moving under that truss, going to score. And we're almost at endgame. Now robots are going to continue to score their last few pixels as they get ready to climb or shoot their paper drones. The Laser Robotics extends out, perhaps with their climbing mechanism, and what an amazing shot, almost reaching the edge of that stage. 3 robots are lining up to climb, and we have just a few seconds left on the clock with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it is the Blue Alliance with a score of 195-160.
3, 2, 1, go. And we're off and running here in this match. Looking for auto teams trying to place their pixels into the right position here. Red Alliance does so, and the Blue Alliance following suit. And drivers will take control. And we're off and running here. Teams jockeying to get a hold of pixels. Where we have a couple of early drone launches here. And we are looking for a score here for the Blue Line, 17-28. Will they drop that in place? Trying and just falling a little bit short. Team number 23-288 looking to glide in. They have a purple pixel and a yellow pixel. That will be one mosaic, a second mosaic coming in. Good pickup mechanism there by 1728. They have some rubber tubing, surgical tubing at the end of a wheel, trying to grab those tiles. And looking for the delivery of that purple tile. Can they make it? Their lift is just about there. They managed to get one in place. Meanwhile, we get a second mosaic in for the Red Alliance here. Who's ahead? Running down to the final moments of this match, will we see another drone make its way on out? And that one just falls a little bit short. Team turning their attention to the rigging. Up goes 24027. And 8 seconds left. Will we see that final hang? Up they go. 3, 2, 1, and time expires. We have a victory for the Red Alliance by a score of 144 to 133. Good job to the teams involved there.
Started in 3, 2, 1, go! And it looks like both of the robots on Blue Alliance off to a start. Laser getting that purple preload bonus, as well as that yellow preload bonus. Their alliance partner, Technomaniacs, not quite making that purple, but it looks like they're coming over to the backdrop to try and score. GNCE doing the same with Titanium Titans. GNCE looks to be successfully getting that yellow preload bonus. That was a very high scoring, but very closely tied auto. Let's see what the score is as we go into tally up. That is going to be 58 to 66. Really close match so far. Laser Robotics instantly grabbing both of its alliance's purple preload pixels and getting those in position to get a mosaic. Their alliance partner Technomaniacs grabbing 2 yellows. GNCE going for a multicolored mosaic over on the Red Alliance right in the center of the board. A little bit of a flair for the dramatic, as is appropriate in this center stage season. Laser Robotics successfully gets their first mosaic of the game, and all purple far on the left of that backdrop. Their alliance partners, Technomaniacs, going to build the rest of their all-yellow mosaic as GNC on the Red Alliance gets the Red Alliance's multicolored mosaic in place. Now, let's see what Laser's doing. Are they going for another mosaic still? A little bit of a traffic jam there, a collision between Laser and GNC. That flip-down intake of Lasers on an already fairly big robot, giving them some issues getting in the right space. But they're playing really well with Technomaniacs. They're just going to drop both of those pixels there. Looks like they're going to play with whatever their alliance partner GNCE's strategy is going to be. Those yellows aren't touching, but they do need to get them in more the right place to successfully score. Looks like they get that set line bonus, as does the Red Alliance, but the Red Alliance unfortunately has knocked that yellow pixel over, so they're not quite going to get that mosaic bonus. There is a paper airplane in the first zone from Blue, 2 first zone paper airplanes from Blue, 2 second zone paper airplanes from Red. Climb from Titanium Titans, looks like a climb from Laser Robotics, looks like a climb from GNC, and a climb from Technomaniacs. That is one of the craziest matches we have yet seen. Live scoring stands at 235 to 181. We will see how that match turns out. Titans versus Technomaniacs and Laser Robotics. Let's see those scores. That was a victory for the Blue Alliance with a score of 235 to 181. Very high scoring game on both sides.
2, 1, go. We're off and running. Match number 34 starts. Geartech's doing a little bit of a jingle. Nice score there by 60-55. And will we see another one dropped into place? We do. Compliments of Laser Robotics. And we tally, and drivers will take control. 2 minutes of teleoperated action here. Drivers remotely moving their robots, trying to pick up some pixels, drop them into place on the backdrop. See an opportunity Couple of purple pixels in place. Red Alliance, the parody bits. They are picking up with one of their yellow pixels. Geartick's doing a wink. We have a mosaic on each side of the backdrop. Oh, doing a little bit of correction there, the Gearticks. As they call across the field saying, hey, we want to finish that mosaic. Under a minute left here in this round. Double yellow. Are they going to score it? Plinko maneuver, here comes. Oh, just a bit outside. Nice ability to drop multiple pixels into place. Going pretty high at this point. 30 seconds left. Drones heading up for the hills. That one is a 10-point shot. Another one just a bit outside. Geartick's launching one. Almost goes off the stage. 2 blue drones in place. Who's going to hang here in the final moments? 8 seconds left. Up go both blue robots. One more for red, maybe 2. 1. Nice last second pickup. It is a victory for the Blue Alliance. Good job there for Laser Robotics out of Newton Center and the Illumineers out of South Dartmouth, scoring 244 points, while the Parody Bits out of Lexington and Gearticks out of Lincoln score 150. High score of the day there on that one, 244 points.
3, 2, 1, go! And we are off and moving. Laser Robotics getting a little bit caught on their own purple pixel deposit mechanism. Two for 283, getting that yellow pixel on the backdrop. But unfortunately for Laser Robotics, getting knocked out of position could be a major issue for them. We'll see how they do going into our teleop period. That is a score of 63-0. That's going to be hard to make up, but it is possible. A few mosaics, a level line or 2, and a hefty dose of good luck on drones can easily swing an auto score like this. Looks like Laser is going for that side monocolor mosaic and another side monocolor mosaic of purple. Meanwhile, over on the Blue Alliance, Eons looking to do some troubleshooting with their transfer mechanism, while their alliance partner 4029 goes to just score more and more pixels. Oh, some really precise movement there from 4029, getting a mosaic by just nudging that purple pixel over one location. Really, really smooth play there. Laser Robotics being careful not to disqualify any of their mosaics. Meanwhile, on the Blue Alliance, they're going for their own second mosaic. Laser Robotics with 2 white. Looks like they're just going for that level line there. They've got 2 more white. And that is the endgame buzzer. They don't quite make that extra one in, but that's still going to be a level line for them. Oh, they don't quite make the shot. Blue Alliance not quite making. There's either Laser getting ready to climb. Looks like Eons is heading over, and yes, getting ready to climb. That paper airplane shot from Blue not quite working. Laser successfully climbing, and 2 of Blue robots successfully climbing. That is a crazy match, and we will see what the scores on that end up looking like. All right, and let's see some scores from qualification round 31. Laser Robotics and Aluminum Cobblers versus Eons and 2-Bit Cenobite. That was a Blue Alliance victory from Eons and 2-Bit Cenobite, 170 to 97. Really tied up, driver control and endgame. That was one of those matches that we've talked about all day where autonomous really just makes the difference in the entire match.
3-seed team, 24283.
Team 24283 would like to invite 23286 to our alliance.
23286, the number 4 seeded.
23286 graciously declines.
Okay. It's okay. They got the right. We explained this at the beginning. Who else would you like?
We would like to invite team 18438 Wolfpack Machina.
Wolfpack Machina. Okay. 23286, who would you like?
Team 23286 Laser Robotics graciously invites Team 22489 GNCE Diamond.
GNCE Diamond. Be very careful. Please do not trip over the shark on your way up. Unicorn shark thing.
Team 22489 graciously accepts.
22489 graciously accepts. Our first, who would you like to select?
Team 23286 Laser Robotics graciously invites Team 16021 Technomaniacs to be our alliance.
Technomaniacs. Do you accept?
We would love to accept this invitation.
All right, they accept.
Same. Looks like GNCE placing successfully on the spike mark. Tech Tigers just a little bit off. Oh, cycling auto from Tech Tigers. Oh, GNCE and Laser with a little bit of a collision there. Sorry, GNC Diamond. This could get confusing. And not
Drivers,
scoring as
pick
the
up your
time runs
controllers.
out.
3, 2,
That is going
1.
to be a huge score for the Red Alliance in autonomous. That cycle auto that Tech Tigers has is going to prove hard to come back from. Nonetheless, the Blue Alliance is still trying their hardest. Laser Robotics accidentally possessing more than a few pixels. Tech Tigers over on the red already with that mosaic. We could see an absurdly high score here over on the Red Alliance. They are already past that first layer line, and we are not even into the last minute of the game. Laser Robotics seems to be having some mechanical issues. Hopefully they can get that fixed. GNC Diamond also looks like something is hooked to their team's scoring element. Going for another mosaic over on the red. Looks like over on red, GNC is going for that layer line. They indeed have gotten the second set line. We have seen this once before today, but they then hit the backdrop and knocked a lot of those pixels off. So if they make it to the buzzer, that they have successfully guaranteed that score. There is the sound for endgame. We're going to see even more pixels up here. That's going to be a second zone for red, a first zone for blue, I believe, a first zone for red. And now we see our robots climb. Tech Tigers getting ready. They are counting down. I can see a literal timer counting down on an LED panel mounted on top of their robot. Both of Blue Alliance's robots have climbed, and that is all 4 robots off the ground. An insanely high score, above 300 on the live score. Although there may be some multiple possession penalties assessed against Blue that count as part of that. I'm not exactly sure what the no penalty score on that is. 1. That's going to be a Red Alliance victory with a score of 332 to 180. That's with 20 points of penalties, but the no penalty score there is 312, which is an incredibly high score. All right, then let's get this match started in 3, 2, 1, go! And all 4 of our robots off and on the move here. Laser Robotics placing that purple on that spike mark. Technomaniacs placing both pixels on the spike mark. We'll see what they're going for there. Oh, Tech Tigers looks like they have either some sort of navigation issue or perhaps a disconnect issue, slamming into that front field wall. Technomaniacs placing successfully on the backdrop. Laser Robotics parking in the backstage.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Looks like
3,
someone's yellow
2,
pixel made it on top.
1.
Tech Tigers, not exactly sure. And going into Teleop, that's going to give us a lead to blue this time, 78 to 54. Red Alliance won last time, so Blue Alliance is looking to make a comeback. Laser Robotics getting ready for their classic 2 mosaic strategy. But same thing over on the Blue Alliance. That robot that Tech Tigers has made, performing really, really efficiently and well. Laser Robotics, again having some issues with accidental multiple possession. They're trying to get that out of their robot. Looks like they successfully do within the grace period. Not exactly sure, although I believe they still will have gotten 1 penalty. Tech Tigers trying to re-intake back off of the backdrop. Not sure. Oh, and accidentally D-scores 1, but that will be fine if they can grab it again. They're letting their alliance partners, Pioneer Robotics, in to try and get that all-purple monochrome mosaic. Meanwhile, over on blue, we've got 2 monochrome mosaics, and they are stacking those pixels up there fully at the first set line. Can they make it above the second? If they make it above the second set line, that is going to be a huge boost to their match score, and it looks like they only need 1 or maybe 2 more pixels to do it, assuming that they don't accidentally knock any pixels off, which would obviously be the worst possible outcome here. They're being really careful. Technomaniac successfully gets onto that second set line. Red with a first zone drone. Blue with a first zone drone. Technomaniacs getting ready to climb. Laser Robotics getting ready to climb. Tech Tigers. Tech Tigers camera having a little bit of a fun time on its own. It's taking a little vacation from their robot right now. And that looks like 2 Blue Alliance robots off the ground and 1 Red Alliance robot off the ground. That is a final live score of 243 to 155. That's going to be a Blue Alliance victory. That means that semifinal 1 is going to 3 matches. We have best of 3 for a reason, and we are seeing it in action today. Oh! We are off with some cheering from the audience. Tech Tigers rushing. Oh, a little bit of a collision with their teammate GNC. But wow, their odometry really worked, and they corrected against that. I don't know if they're doing stuff like relocalizing off of April tags, because that was a hard collision for any robot to maintain positioning. And it looks like they're running a little bit over into the Blue Alliance's side.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
We've got
3,
like 1
2,
spike mark.
1.
And it looks like at least one of those yellow pixels, I believe, scored. That's a lead of 66 to 33 on the Blue Alliance going into this match. Looks like Laser is trying to figure out how exactly to get these mosaics. There looks like they got rid of one of their good chances in mosaic, but they've still got a good shot at one. Interesting decision from GNC Diamond there to just casually knock one of their already scored pixels off, but it may pay off for them if it means getting mosaic. Unfortunately, that white pixel bouncing not quite in the right place, but Blue Alliance still maintaining their lead. Again, things like those set lines could still make a significant difference in this game. Blue Alliance has made it to the first set line. Over on the Red Alliance, they have 2 really solid bases for mosaics. looks like they've got a yellow mosaic. Red Alliance now passing that first set line. But Blue Alliance, with some really solid team coordination there between GNC Diamond and Laser Robotics. They're getting those excess pixels out of the way. They're getting a green pixel into place. And it looks like if they can get one more purple pixel, they might just be able to get a mosaic and a set line at once. Can they do it? That is a first zone blue paper airplane and looks like beyond third zone blue paper airplane. Red paper airplane falls just a little bit too short. GNCE successfully climbs onto the truss. Tech Tiger's getting ready to climb. GNCE Diamond climbs. Laser Robotics just had their intake and sight in the wrong place, but they don't quite successfully climb because of the surgical tubing that is touching the ground there. Tech Tigers does get off the ground in time, so that's going to be 2 climbs on red, 1 climb on blue. I believe that this is a match that is going to require some deliberation on the part of our refs. That's going to be a Blue Alliance victory. 179 to 173. A 6-point close game. And that means that progressing to the finals will be 23286 Laser Robotics, 22489 GNC Diamond, and 16021 Technomaniacs.
3, 2, 1, go! All right, Hawk Robotics is off, heading towards their backdrop with a yellow pixel in hand. Let's see if they place it in the right position. Team 14273 is heading across the field, picking up some white pixels so they can score. That is Sense and Sound Robotics. Over here we are on the Red Alliance. We already have 1 robot parked in the back and another robot is joining them. We have just a few seconds left in the autonomous period.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
We head into tally-off with a relatively close score of 86 to 114 in favor of the Red Alliance. Robots are scurrying across the field with a Red Alliance robot placing 2 purple pixels on their backdrop, trying to create a same color mosaic. Team 14273 is going back to collect more pixels as Team 23288 has some purple pixels, placing them on the yellow side as they already have that purple mosaic on the other side. The robots are all collecting pixels, and we have about 75 seconds left on the clock as Team 19460 Hawk Robotics drops off some pixels as 22489 does the same. Their alliance partner is bringing in more white tiles, and it looks like they're trying to block off that colored mosaic, and they do an excellent job of placing those. We now have a minute left on the clock, and nearly all of the pixels have fallen off from the Blue Alliance's side. This may make or break the game. The robots are going to work quickly to try and replace those mosaics as the red robots are working swiftly to build upon their tower. The robots place more white tiles. Seems like they're working for height over mosaics, and we have a little bit over 30 seconds left in the match. Heading into the end game, we've got a score of 171 to 94, and 2 airplanes have been shot. One of them left the field, the other one fell inside, and another one cleared the field boundaries. It looks like we already have 2 robots trying to climb in another airplane drone, and it is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing job. It's the Blue Alliance with a score of 238 to 211, decided by penalty points. What a crazy game. And we'll see how this pans out in finals match 2 coming up in a little over 7 minutes.
3, 2, 1, go! And all of our robots are off and moving. That looks like a purple spike mark for both teams on red. Looks like Technomaniacs coming up to the front here to try and score some more white pixels that they've gotten. And they're going to get one of those white pixels. Looks like over on the blue lines we have 2 yellow pixels scored.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
No, that's 2
3,
purple pixels
2,
on both
1.
sides. That's going to be a lead for the blue lines heading into teleop. Laser Robotics immediately going to get both of those purple pixels. Their alliance partner Technomaniacs getting ready for a orange mosaic or yellow mosaic. They're getting in place for that base of that purple mosaic. Looks like they're going to also, well, their alliance partner Technomaniac goes and gets some more pixels to finish out their overall design for this board. They're going to go finish up that mosaic for them. Oh, close to knocking some off there. That's going to be dangerous if they do. Technomaniacs dropping that extra yellow, realizing that it would have D-scored one of their mosaics. That was a smart move there. Oh, they have 2 yellow pixels kind of lodged on the backdrop. That does score. And it looks like they have made it above the set line, as has the Blue Alliance. This is an incredibly close match. Looks like Technomaniacs making their way over to grab even more pixels. They are, both teams, stacking pixels pretty much as high as we've yet seen this game. They're trying to make it up to those second set lines, I think. That is endgame. There are a lot of pixels over on Red Alliance's backdrop. There are a few less on blue. That's going to be a second or first zone for blue. I can't really tell. That's going to be a second zone for red. Both teams getting ready to do their final prep for climb. Laser Robotics looks like they don't think they have time to climb. 2 climbs on blue, and that's the match. All right, our referees are going to really make sure that we've got the score correct on this one. And we will get that score for you shortly. Currently, the live scoring has us at 195 to 192, a 3-point difference in what could potentially be our last finals match, or we could go to a 3rd round in this best of 3. All right, we have some scores from that match. That's going to be a Blue Alliance victory. And that makes Alliance Seed 2 of 19,460, 14,273, and 23,248 the winner of that match, and thus our winning alliance here at the Massachusetts State Championship.
The Think Award. The Think Award is given to the team that the judges feel best reflects the journey of the engineering design process. The engineering portfolio is the key reference for judges to help identify the most deserving team. This team's engineering portfolio focused on the design and build stages of the team's robot and exemplified their journey as a team and engineers. The winner of the Think Award is presented to Team 23286, Laser Robotics.
Finalists of today's competition, starting with the captain, Team 23286, Laser Robotics. We also have Team 22489, GNCE Diamond. And finally, Team 16021, the Technomaniacs.